It's me, CoCo Bechamel, the best person ever. And this is Queen Time, my wonderful talk show. My tonight's guest is a very special queen with a long list of talents, way longer than her weirdly short name. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, I need my wand. Liz!
Oh my gosh, how did I get here?
Magic! There's no way I mispronounced your name, is it?
You did. You did mispronounce my name.
I did? Okay, so what's your...
Surprising enough, people have misspelled my name on flyers.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's Luz or Les, never Liz, and I'm like, how?
Okay, so how did you come up with your extremely short name?
I actually was going to be performing for my first time back in 2012, 2013. It was my first, like, school drag show, and my friend and I were the ones that, like, put on the show. I didn't have a name. I wanted to just go out there as my boy name and be kind of like Chad Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna go be out and be Omar. I told the host that. She was like, no, honey. You are now Liz. So her name was Lisa with Z's,
mm-hmm.
not S. So that's how I got my name. And social media, I was always not really Liz. Because I didn't really want...
That's why you're not really...
I didn't want the name. I was not really Liz, but I wanted to post stuff on Instagram. And eventually just kind of stuck. And I'm like, short, sweet, Elizabeth, whatever.
So how long have you been doing drag?
I have been doing drag since I was 18. So that is about... How old am I? I need to do the math. About 8 years or so. But I didn't start performing until I was around 22. Performing, there was never really any venues where you could perform at 18 and up. It was always 21 and up. So I would do my drag show, my like university shows, maybe twice a year. But yeah, I would say 4 years of like good drag or decent.
Do you make your own costumes?
I make about 90% of my outfits, yes.
How long does it take you to get ready?
It depends on how long it takes to get ready. There's some times where I can get ready fully in an hour, from start to finish.
From shaving to...
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. There's been times where I've done shows right after work, so I get off work around 4:30, get home at around 5, I have to be at the show by 6:30, so I need to be dressed and ready by like 6:15, so that's all I got.
Can you impersonate anyone?
I do some impersonations, but I don't call myself like the impersonator. I do a really good James Mansfield voice.
Could you? I love James Mansfield, please.
Okay, hold on.
Hi kittens, it's me, James Mansfield.
That's all you're getting, baby. That's all you're getting.
You style hair.
Yes, I do.
Can you share a wig styling tip with us?
I want to give 2 tips.
Okay.
One tip is to get yourself a nice like bristle teasing brush, and whenever you're done performing, just give it a nice little like comb over, just the top layer, just to kind of keep it smooth. And the other thing is just don't throw it in the bag afterwards. Just clean the lace and put it away nicely. Don't just toss it.
What's your favorite junk food?
My favorite junk food would probably have to be hot Cheetos with limon. I regret it the day afterwards, but it's just, I love getting my fingers bright red and, oh, it's so good.
Have you ever performed to a song that you didn't know?
I have performed to songs that I don't know plenty of times. At Paradise, we do a little game where it's just about 11 minutes of random songs and we switch off, and most of the time I don't know the words, so I'm always like...
I assume there are some admirers online who give you some attention. How do you deal with them?
Well, in and out of drag, it's a lot sometimes. Sometimes I ignore it. Sometimes I'll go with it. Like, they'll like message me and they'll be like, where are you from? And I'll like say some random stuff. Like, I'm from Seattle. I'm living in this beautiful mansion. I'm a model. Sometimes I'll be over it and just block them. I say, cut the check.
Tell me about your obsession with pigeons.
Okay, it's not that I had an obsession with pigeons. It's just kind of like, I'd always see them around, they'd always follow me, and I would always like film them on like my Snapchat, and it eventually just became a thing. I have a lot of things that are like pigeon-esque. I've done a pigeon look. I have a pigeon hat, pigeon shirt. It's just, they're dirty. They're literally flying rats, but I feel like sometimes that's me, a flying rat.
This question was sponsored by Bijou Bentley, in case you didn't guess.
Oh, yeah.
What is your least favorite minority?
Well, I look myself...
Do you have a favorite wig color?
I don't necessarily have a favorite wig color. I used to be strictly a blonde, 6'13" girl. Then eventually I kind of got into darker hair colors. I really love this like honey blonde where it's like more natural. But I do love a nice like yellow wig. Like, come on.
Is there a dish or a kind of cuisine that you would like to try?
I would honestly try everything. I had crickets when I was in Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you like them?
They were okay. They were a little salty, but they were good.
What would be your one advice for new queens?
My one advice for new queens, just practice, practice, practice. Always trying new things to grow and better yourself.
It's rapid fire questions time! Too long or too short?
Too long.
What is your favorite curse word? What was the worst movie you've seen?
It's called Haywire.
What is your favorite season?
Summer.
Too much or too little cheese?
Too much cheese.
Woo! Another fast round. Okay, darling, you know what time is it now?
What time is it?
It is a different time. It's time for you to ask me a question.
You know what? I have a better idea. How about we do rapid fire question time?
Go ahead, I can take it.
Okay.
Cue the music.
What do you look like at a drag?
Like a potato with a face.
Do you cook or do you just enjoy the meal?
I do both.
How long have you and Mr. Bechamel?
We've been together for over 12 years and married for 2.
Would Mr. Bechamel ever be a Miss Bechamel?
Short answer is no. Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you for being here on my show.
Aww. How dare you? You're just Dame Edna at me. Clap, clap, clap. I will cut this shit out. This is my thing. I hate you. Don't check her social media. Just check mine. What are your social media? Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at NotReallyLiz because, you know, Not Really Liz. Twitter, you can find me on NotReallyLiz. Facebook, I'm just Liz, no last name. I did that because I don't want people to find me. I like to keep things private, so I also don't use Facebook that much.
Do you have Venmo?
I do have Venmo.
See, I'm helping. Remember to follow me on my social media. So as always, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, I guess. Venmo me a tip because I love money and they're not paying me for this. And I'm not paying them for this. Like and subscribe whether you liked it or not because I like likes and subscribes.